Now, Baltimore County Public Schools still scrambling tonight to figure out how to resume virtual learning. After last week's ransomware attack, schools will remain closed Monday and Tuesday this week. Fox 45's Riel Creighton is live with the latest update from the district for us. Riel?
Yeah, Mary, you get a real sense of the alarm that is happening now. There are now daily updates coming from the district. They said their focus for today and Monday and Tuesday would be identifying student and staff device needs, addressing those so that instruction can continue.
The real-time crisis still unfolding for Baltimore County Public Schools. On Facebook, it's the flurry of messages from parents, some angry, many anxious. Get it together, BCPS, said one. Can't even get this right. And from another, thank you, BCPS, for all your hard work. From BCPS Sunday night on the cyber attack they'd called catastrophic, bringing operations to a standstill, the latest. Schools to remain closed Monday and Tuesday. BCPS Chromebooks not impacted. Along with BCPS Google accounts for students and staff can be safely used. But they do say, please do not use BCPS-issued Windows-based devices until further notice. Wednesday, this the worry from one parent about the safety of her kid's information.
I would really like assurance that, they're doing everything in their power to keep any of our children's private information from being spread out there.
The county's head of information technology on that.
This is a ransomware attack which encrypts data as it sits and does not access or remove it from our system.
The ransomware cyber attack crippled the school system, cutting off online instruction for 115,000 students. This from the superintendent earlier this week.
We are listening to our experts to guide us in their proper manner.
But the proper manner to move forward, a major hurdle. Fox 45's Project Baltimore speaking to one IT expert who specializes in defending against ransomware attacks. Hackers, he says, had likely been inside casing the school system for weeks. For this, there is no quick fix.
My general experience with an organization as big as the public school system, yeah, it's going to take them weeks, months even to get back to anything that looks like normal.
Now, because this was a ransomware attack, in other words, it means the files have been encrypted. They cannot access their own information unless the victim pays a fee. Well, clearly that will be a very big decision, what the district decides to do about that ahead.
Schools in Baltimore County will be closed again tomorrow after a ransomware attack brought school operations to a standstill. And a state of Maryland audit report posted earlier this month reveals BCPS knew its network was not properly secured even before last week's attack. Amy Simpson begins our team coverage. She's been following the story, joins us live now with details you're seeing first on Fox. Amy?
Mary, that state audit revealed several network vulnerabilities, but tonight Fox 45 has confirmed Baltimore County Public Schools was informed of those network problems more than a year ago.
At this point, it's 13 months.
A year and a month. That's how long state auditors say Baltimore County Public Schools has known about network security problems.
At the least, we would have brought some of these issues to their attention in late October of 2019.
Stephen Jersey is the Director of Information Systems Audits with Maryland's Office of Legislative Audits. Jersey says BCPS was due for its periodic audit when this investigation began in 2019. And as auditors uncovered their findings, that info was shared in real time.
We would have been bringing issues to their attention in the course of doing the work.
In the state's public audit report, BCPS Superintendent Daryl Williams responded to the security problems, giving the county's IT department until September 2021 to secure the gaps. In the meantime, now the victims of a cyber breach.
It's very, very unfortunate. It interrupts virtual learning, which is hard enough.
But tonight also troubling. This state auditor says network problems like those discovered within Baltimore County Public Schools are not unique.
The network security issues, they are not uncommon, unfortunately, the type that existed in the Baltimore County Schools report. Unfortunately, they are not uncommon in the broad spectrum of the public school system audits and the reports that we issue.
Mary, we're expecting an update from school officials any minute now. Their daily update typically comes at 5 o'clock. But tonight, Baltimore County Public Schools nor the police department in Baltimore County have given any indication of the demands of these attackers, nor have they said when school will resume.
Developing now, Baltimore County Public Schools is now conducting confidence checks to learn which devices are impacted by the ongoing ransomware attack. Fox 45 News reporter Amy Simpson has been following the cyber attack. She's live now with the very latest for us. Amy?
Well, Mary, these so-called confidence checks are happening right now across 23 high schools in Baltimore County, but the county says that this is just round one of the checks. Right now, checking devices of school-based staff and teachers.
A look at damage control. Confidence checks underway at Baltimore County Public Schools this week. The school system says if a device is affected by the ransomware, a different device will be provided. It's unclear what happens to existing files and data if a computer is deemed infected.
So good afternoon, and thank you for joining us.
The chair of Baltimore County's Board of Education addressed the attack last week.
What's occurred is very disturbing. We have 115,000 students relying on us to provide education and other opportunities.
Finally, yesterday, the first indication of the impact of the ongoing cyber attack. School officials announced BCPS Chromebooks and Google accounts were not affected, but warned not to use BCPS Windows-based devices until further notice. It's unknown just how many Windows-based devices could be involved.
Baltimore County Public Schools has been the victim of a ransomware cyber attack.
We have not heard directly from Baltimore County Public School officials since a press conference last Wednesday.
This is a ransomware attack which encrypts data as it sits and does not access or remove it from our system.
Both school and police officials have refused giving details about the demands of the attacker. But we do know local, state, and federal investigators are involved in the case.
And Mary, BCPS is expected to give its daily update on this cyber attack sometime in the next hour. Classes were canceled both today and tomorrow. Beyond that, though, no timeline given for students and teachers. Reporting live, Amy Simpson, Fox 45 News.